Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the fabulous Wheaty Hotel. Stuart Day's my name. You're in for a treat tonight. Oh, yes, because I'm playing. Not just me. Stuart Day's my name, or Stuart James Day, if you're looking for me on Facebook, as some do. We've got a night of very excellent original music tonight. I'll be playing. Later on, we'll have the fantastic Almost Evelyn. And I must ask who Evelyn is. Don't ask. I'd like to do a song by a band that I used to play, and I wrote this with my friend Terry. It's called For All Time. Dragon lost, being dragged around some golden chain, moving along despite myself and getting mad all the time, for all time, for all time. When we collide, when we're on us is destroyed and gone, and what is left will linger on for all time, for all time, for all time. Until what's you is mine, and what I am is you. Down on my head, and the rain runs through all the mad things that I've said, washing the inside of me out and free, for all time, for all time, for all time. Yeah, thank you for all time. Here's a song for anyone that's ever been in a share house. It's been a while. Actually, I have to share with my family now. It's okay, I suppose. Oh, God. I think we're streaming tonight, so yeah, that was a joke. About you no more. I don't want to hear about you no more, and I don't want to think about you no more. So don't come knocking around my door. I'm sick and tired of your stupid lies. sick and tired of your thin disguise, and I'm sick and tired of your watery eyes when you crawl back begging for one more try. I don't want to hear about you no more. I don't want to hear about you no more, and I don't want to think about you no more. Talk to you again. I don't want to live with you again, and I sure don't want you to think we'll still be friends, 'cause baby, this is the end. I don't want to hear about you no more. I don't want to hear about you no more, and I don't want to sing about you no more. Thank you very much. And they never saw each other again. This song's called She Ran Round. And I wrote this one after going to the playground with my little daughter, and she was just running around and around and around and around. She ran round, around and around, autumn sun cascading down, all among that sacred sound. She ran round and round and round. Her knees are scratched, her skin is brown. She is running round and round, bare feet flying off the ground, up the hill and rolling down. Now she can laugh and she can sing like anything, peeling through the clear blue air all the way from here to there. And now she stops and now she starts, lost inside her darting dance, bare feet flying heel and toe, round and round and round we go. I was there when she was born, early in the early morn. Tiny hands and open eyes, calm and clear and no surprise. Now when she trips on air, billowing through her auburn hair. Up the hill and rolling down, she ran round and round and round and round. Now when she trips on light, and her love is my delight. Step we gaily, heel and toe, round and round and round we go. As she ran round, around and around, autumn sun cascading down, all among that sacred sound. She ran round and round and round and round and round and round. Thank you very much. Groovy. Now, if you grew up in a country town, as I did, you're sure to know people who've not come back from a drive on the road, shall we put it that way? And then in the music industry, there's even more people. In fact, I always think that truckies and musicians share a very notable trait, and I'm not talking about taking drugs. I'm talking about driving for miles and miles and hundreds, thousands of miles. I wouldn't like to think how many thousands and thousands of miles I've driven. Anyway, so this song is for our friends who never came home. It's called The Highway Shines Tonight. Strung out on a line, I'm watching cars go by, hazy in the light, crazy in the night. Rubies on the left and diamonds on the right, and I'm out driving. The highway shines tonight. Rain out on the road, a black and shining snake trying to shake us off. Lights that make you blind. 7 hours to go, 7 hours behind, and I'm just driving. The highway shines tonight. Thinking about some friends of mine who never made it home. There's ghosts along this road. Radio's playing a song from long ago, and I'm still driving. The highway shines tonight. Yeah, I'm still driving. The highway shines tonight. Thank you very much. There's a song called Every Minute of Every Day. Terry Bradford wrote the lyrics of this one. It's another those Kodiaks songs. Every minute of every day. Every minute of every day, it seems I'm listening for your name. 'Cause for me it's like the rain, like life falling on me. Every day I worry how we got that feeling in a hurry. Heaven knows what love together grows. Heaven knows. For all the time you've been on my mind, the seconds blur as they go by. The hours move on a sigh like tears falling on me. And every day I wonder how we let the fear of pain drag us under. How the hard times made us weak when they could have made us strong. Every day I worry how what we wanted in a hurry is only ever found by what love together grows. Heaven knows, heaven knows, heaven knows how love grows. I suppose that the love we wanted never had time to build. Oh, honey, it's hard to say. I seem to miss you more each day. You had the choice, you went away saying you would not return. So every day I listen for your name. 'Cause for me it's like the rain, like life falling on me, falling free under another territory. Yes, I know the word over. I've walked all around its world. Thank you. Thanks very much. I play in a group called the Beggars, and we do a few of our own songs in that set. So this is one called "The Wings of a Dragonfly." She flies up so high on the wings of a dragonfly, shimmer, hum, and shine in the light of the sky. She swoops and darts, you want to hold her but you can't. Her ugliness is fine, let it shine, let it shine. From here to there on a current of air, she is light, she is free, she is rising up to me. She flies so high, at home in the sky, shimmer, hum, and shine on the wings of a dragonfly. Thank you very much. I'd like to do a song, this one's run a songwriting competition a couple of years ago on this very stage. Scala run a, Scala, that's a society of composers, lyricists and something else. Anyway, they liked this one, so I'll sing it for you now. It's a sort of a warning, I suppose, to the young people. So, young people, take care. The song's called Why Would You Ever Fall in Love? Well, if you knew about the sleepless nights, and if you knew about the endless fights, and the abuses of your human rights, you would never fall in love. And if you knew about the time you waste gazing enraptured at your lover's face, and if you knew of Adam's fall from grace, you would never fall in love. It's like a dream or some kind of grand illusion where your reality doesn't tally with anyone else. Love can be cruel and causes great confusion. Grown men weep, respectable women forget themselves. So if you never had to bite your tongue, or leave a party while the night was young, or pay the full price for a little fun, I'd say you've never been in love. And if you never had your ego crushed, had your conversation tutted and hushed, and if you never seen your future flushed, I'd say you've never been in love. would you ever fall in love? Thank you. Thank you. Let that be a warning. This song's called She Came Out of the Big Old City, Headed Out West Where the Sunset's Pretty. And the song is written for, by gee, when I used to tour around schools all around Queensland for terms at a time, used to constantly find teachers who'd say, well, I came here in, 1972 and I was just going to stay here for a year and teach the year fives, but by gee, I love the place so much, I just had to stay. And I realised that my wife's auntie, Beth, was one of those people. She fell in love with Edithburgh and she married a dude over there. But I digress. This is called She Came Out of the Big Old City. She came out of the big old city, headed out west where the sunset's pretty, way out west where the rain's alright and there's money in the ground. It wasn't too bad, though it could have been better. She had to go with the department center, 4s and 5s at the area school where everybody goes. And she said, oh, well, I guess it's not quite hell. And she said, yeah, yeah, and it's only for a year. And she said, oh yes, at least the air is nice and fresh, but I don't think I'll miss it when I go. So the seasons came and the seasons went. She tried to make it home every other weekend, but the netball season started up and she was shooting for the team. She met a strapping young man from the football club the night she won the meat raffle at the classy pub. Farm boy uncle of a year 5 kid she was teaching at the school. And he said, oh yes, I like the way you dress. And he said, hey, hey, and I like the things you say. And he said, oh, well, it isn't hard to tell. I think I might miss you if you go. Her contract came, she signed again. 5 more years in the sun and rain. 5 more years with the rhythm of the seasons rolling through her soul. She loved the people and she loved the land. Made it a home when she married her man. 40 years go by, she's almost a local in the town. She says, is in my bones. And she said, oh, and I'm proud of the seeds I've sown. She said, oh, I'm glad I found my home. I don't think I'll miss it, 'cause I'm never, 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 never gonna go. Never gonna go. Thank you. One for Auntie Maribeth. Now, a while ago, gee, maybe even 10 years, I did a show for Windmill Theatre. It was called Riverland. And I wrote this song for it. Actually, it was just backing music at the time, but I wrote a set of lyrics for it because I really liked it. The song's called Riverland. Midnight on the water, I'm out fishing with my brother, talking quiet with each other. Here's the moon and her children hiding in among the trees, talking in an older language, whispering into my ear. Old land, riverland, heartland, soul land, riverland, my land, the riverland. All the stars in the heavens, all the campfires burning, and the seven sisters crying for the living and the dying. Midnight on the water, talking with my brother about our father and our mother, and something's moving on the water. Our land, riverland, heartland, soul land, holy land, my land. Thank you very much. I think I've got time for a couple more. One more? Very well. Very well. I'd like to thank almost Evelyn for having me. Thanks, guys and gal. I'd like to finish with a song called It's called The Rock and Roll. This song's about the first time that I realised the power of rock. When I was a young lad playing guitar in a punk band in Mount Gambier. It's called The Rock and Roll. A hot night in the forest in Kalangadoo, in a little old chapel hall with the full moon shining through. It was the 21st and the whole frickin' town was there, from a little bitty babies to the grandmas with purple hair. Swinging, and the people were laughing, and we all got down to the rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. There were long trestle tables filled with saveloys and party pies. You had your fruit punch, pavlovas of prodigious size, and the drinks were flowing. The red cordy was taking its toll, and when the speakers had finished speaking, everybody got on the floor. Yeah, the band was swinging, and the people were laughing, and we all got down to the rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. We played the Saints and the Sports and the Easy Beats, Chisels and the Reels and the Angels, Odds and the Ends, and don't forget Akataka, yeah. Dancing, and we all got down to the rock and roll. Yeah, the band was singing, and the people were laughing, and we all got down to the rock and roll, 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 rock and roll. Thank you very much, Almost Evelyn. Up next, I'll see you later. Stuart Day's my name. You're at the Wheaty. Peace.